This first one I'm showing you is a great technique when you're looking to layer vinyl, whether that's SVGs, it could be fonts, I mean, whatever it is. So here we have 2 layers, and what we're going to do is create some type of guide. So make sure that they are aligned perfectly to where you want them to. You can just go ahead and center them. So what we're gonna do is go on over to our shapes. Now you can do any shape or whatever type of guide you want. And what I mean by guide is essentially a point that you're going to have them match up perfectly. And we're going to do them for both layers. So I'm going to do one of them black, duplicate it, and make one purple. So we're going to put it directly beside. I could even make something a little smaller and just drag it in here. We're going to duplicate it, then change the color. I mean, you don't have to change the color, but I kind of like to, just so I kind of know which one's which. Now that we have one shape for each layer, so we have the purple and we have the black, we need to go up to align and select center. This is going to make them perfectly centered. They are overlapping. It's perfect. We can see it there. Awesome. So what we're going to do is move it down. Let me move it together and line it up to this. And then as you'll see when I am actually making it, we're going to line these up so they perfectly match as well. Make sure to weld together or attach the colors associated. So I'm going to go ahead and attach the purple. Showing you how to create the guides, I'm going to show you how to actually layer this and make this all work for you. So again, it's so much easier in my opinion to do it on the mat than doing it directly on whatever you're making it on. This can just make it so that there's less air bubbles, because when you're doing it on here, it's kind of finicky. There's less room for air when you do it this way, but I mean, you do whatever you're comfortable with. I also like to build from the top down. So in this case, because it's only 2 layers, it just makes sense. If you have a bunch of layers, then building from the bottom up is gonna make more sense. But this is what's gonna work for me for this specific decal, and you're going to need to obviously tailor it to what you're doing. And so what we're gonna do now is line up these squares. So line it up as best as you can. I like to do one letter at a time, that way, or one part of the decal at a time. That way, if one little piece is not centered, I can easily pull it up and fix it. Awesome, and there we have it. Now what you can do is go ahead, and once this is peeled up, just cut off the little guide. If it's in the middle of your decal, you can pull it off with a weeding tool or wait till it's on your cup or whatever you're putting it onto, and then just pull it off that way. So that is a great little tip to do it, and look at that. It's almost perfect. Follow for more cricut tips.